We did not get to Dustman. The thing is, like, once you're used to all the lag, there's a whole lot of spots in 3 where it's like, wait, why is this going so fast? How do I recover from this? I think that was a 30. I think we actually got in under 31. Grab, very low 42 grab. Nice. In this room, I'm not really like pushing to make these shots not happen, because those shots lag the game. Just wait till you see the cockroach twins in this. Oh my goodness. Remembering at the last minute. Oh yeah. Good. Noble Boy, were you playing anything good today? Were you playing anything bad today? I don't know. Are you playing anything at all? Just playing. Okay. As long as it was all good. Or at least as good as you expected. I've known Author Blues too long to like wonder if I should say, was the game good? Because the answer might be no, but the stream was great. I think that's about right. That was a good bright kill. I rarely get that stuff. Those appears it feels like I do. Into ring. Gold is good. I mean, when you've only been using the splits for a day, so that's what, like, probably the 4th time I've gotten past Bright Man on these splits. Still good. It's not bad. Exactly. It's all about making sure we know the context, though. These world record strats here. They're not world record strats. World record strats. Yeah, a couple of things I can get away with doing because I'm not fighting with lag. That's true. Some of worst. I think I had a hand in implementing previously completed run as a comparison. The thing I wanted to get to work and like couldn't figure out quite how to do it was to take an arbitrary comparison, whether PB, average, sum of whatever's, and time bound it. The actual act of taking a static time bound was very easy to do. So say like for the last month, my PB would be this, or my average is this, and like that I always figured was like a neat way to set up like a marathon practice. Because you'd say, okay, I'm coming back to this game to run for, I don't know, Speed Gaming Live. And I want to know what my average time is going into this. Cool, like you could do it if you just put it in like a raw 30 days. But I wanted like a little like, you know, slider or some selector for it. And that was where I was like, how am I going to actually do this cleanly? And that was the hard part. And then again, a couple of people were like, so it just never got implemented. I think I still have the branch lying around, assuming that thing's even remotely valid anymore. Welcome to the lag room. Might notice a distinct lack of lag here. It wouldn't be. It's getting that selector for the range of time. That was where I kind of fell off on trying to make it work. Oh, that was actually pretty good considering it was on the next loop. I do get to say that I have like one pull request accepted by live split in my life though. I am contributing! I should really like actually set up Visual Studio again and like stop fighting not wanting to register for like half of Microsoft's bullshit. So that's like the main thing between me and like doing it. Like I should just set up an actual Windows dev box and be done with it. Either that or like start using whatever this Visual Studio Code thing I keep hearing about is. And use that for Python. Then I'd also be able to take the, that would probably just make it easier to work with the MSU builder for Link to the Past soundtracks. Because right now, you put a JSON in there that you forget a comma on, and it just says, parse error. That's it, parse error. And I put the same JSON file into Python and say, read this JSON file. And it says, dude, line 142 sucks. I'm like, that's what I want to see. And it's like, okay, so I can go in here and just put the one-liner in. It says like, okay, make it actually like give me useful output. Except the game, well, not the game, right? They said it would build on Linux now, but it's not building on Linux now. And it's like, well, I could spend days working on making this work on Linux, or I could do other things. Other things is a very powerful opponent. Bum bum ba da bum. Snake Man's music, not Snake Man, Skull Man's music is also really good. Look at that. I'm gonna look left. I think I'm left. No, I should have looked right. It really is. The drum claps in Skullman's music are so good. The so-called almond boost. Y there just to trigger it instead of pushing the turbo button. It's actually crazy how on the NES that lagged so hard trying to go through that screen. On this version, it's just like you just float through it anyway. The lag is significantly reduced. It's probably still faster to slide everywhere, don't get me wrong. I can't believe I got that. People like overlook how laggy a lot of these games get. That is terrifying. I can't believe that still works without the lag. I was like, I don't think I can take another hit, but I think he's dead. Let's go for it. Cool. Here's the best part of Turbo is always the jumping robots, and they just go away. Ha! Let's have a lot of right ammo now. Okay. Last run we had 0 dives from Dive Man. Dive Man, everybody. It's like, whoops, all dives. Is this the latest in any Mega Man game? The route gets jet. Assuming a route has jet in it at all. Basically looking to head off the answers of, well, this game you don't get jet. I guess in 6, jet is not really used. I'm supposed to just slide off that ledge. Brain was like, ah! At the last minute there. No! There's that. Let's see if I can get past this snail. Oh, this is not the one that's deadly. I do need to remember to freeze it as it enters the room, though. I didn't even really think about the idea of ever actually like just freezing the snail with its eyes open until that moment. So I'm really glad that worked. Yeah. Get the free tank. That shot connected. This game's at least gonna get me to go through this. What's up, Rash? Let's go, Mets. Win a couple of games against the Pirates today. That's what I'm forgetting. I'm gonna get to like actually watch 2 Mets games today. That parlay's never worked out. But what were the odds? Welcome to the new sports gambling stream, I guess. What is that boomerang doing? One of them sent me some spam, like physical spam today, and I was like, I thought I was like on all these don't mail me lists, but whatever. I guess DraftKings figured out who I was anyway. They only gave you plus 216. I mean, the moment you start looking for 3 teams to win a baseball game on the same night, I guess the question is, who are they all playing? But it's like, somebody's going to lose the game. That's what we're really getting at. Rush. Phillies had the Marlins. Who's the third team in that? I'm like steering Rush Jet right now. Oh, the Cardinals had... Oh, you know, that's a good bet. The thing is, you know, one of those teams is going to lose the game that they really shouldn't be losing. Checking balloon ammo. One night. Oh, come on. I mean, the thing is, I don't know which game Jake is pitching today. We got the 5th hit in. I mean, the Mets should be on like a 6-game winning streak. Instead, they're on a 3-game losing streak and tied for first instead of in first. You know what I mean? And like it's like I said, like probably an hour ago on the stream, I wish I was surprised. I really wish I was surprised. Because that would say like I actually had faith in this team to do anything. It's not even like a specific person. It's just like the franchise in general. It's like, yep, no, it's not happening. Welcome aboard. We also hate the Yankees. That's really all you can ask for in life. Don't mind 86. That was just business. I was also pretty young. Bill Simmons at one point wrote about something about you can't complain if you remember your team's last championship. And I think his specific example was like, yeah, you probably remember the '86 Mets if you're old enough. So you can't really complain about Darryl Strawberry and Doc Gooden and everything else that happened after that. My thought is, actually, I am in the exact age gap that does not remember '86 at all, but does remember Darryl and Strawberry and Doc Gooden in orange jumpsuits. for the dastardly crime of using cocaine. I think that's what it was anyway. You know, same as all the other players on the team. Was it 18? I guess it was 18 because the Nationals were 19. I remember the last Mets playoff game I went to. I remember the last Jets playoff game I went to. I'm trying to remember what the last Rangers playoff game I went to was. It might have been Game 7 in Game 7 against Washington when they won 5-0 in like 2013. It's actually funny when you think about it. I've not been to a home Rangers playoff game, and I have not been to a home Jets playoff game. That said, I think the Jets have played exactly one... No, they've played more than one playoff game at home in my lifetime. I think they played 2. None after I've gotten out of college, though. Should have gotten that. I was in New Hampshire in 2004. We got like happy hours and afternoons off from work when the Red Sox won. That was great. Yeah. I have absolutely no idea. Well, I have some idea about the Jets, I guess. I know, what's his face? Zach Wilson got hurt. And all I can think of is, look, I understand that Mike White isn't necessarily the one that we think is going to win. But we know it's not, Joe Flacco is not the guy who's going to do anything. And Mike White beat the Bengals. Put Mike White out there. What are we fighting for? Seriously. The Jets are never on the way up. Like, if the Jets are on the way up right now, it's because they were so far down. They have no choice but to go up. Yeah, Flacco is a good veteran presence. That's fine. But if you have a veteran and, like, a guy who's not even really a rookie anymore, you've got to let him get in there. You're never going to find out what you have with Mike White otherwise. Maybe they feel like they really know that. Maybe he really is that bad. But throw him out there. Who cares? You're probably going to lose with Flacco anyway. Lose with the kid. I mean, here's the thing. Are you going to win a Super Bowl with Joe Flacco out there? No? Are you going to win any games with Joe Flacco out there? Maybe. Put Mike White out there. Just do it. Put any of the other kids out there. What's the worst that happens? You lose the game anyway? That you were going to lose with Joe Flacco instead? Kind of knew I had enough health to take another hit. One fewer cycle. Yeah. No, they named Flacco the starter because who the hell is the kid they drafted? I don't even remember his name anymore. Wilson. Zach Wilson? He got hurt. So what are you going to do? Try and like win enough games with Joe Flacco? Do you think when Zach Wilson comes back you're going to get into the playoffs? If you honestly think that's going to happen, then yes, play Flacco because he might be a good choice towards winning a game. Slide right, please. Was that 30 seconds? It wasn't 30, but still. If you're not going to win, then put the kids in. The veterans made his money. Flacco's won his Super Bowl. He's done. He's here to be the veteran presence, like you said, and to be like an actual backup. He's the guy that comes in a game where you're actually probably winning, or you need like somebody to like just rest a quarterback for a play or two because he like, got shaken up. He's not here to like be the starter to win games all season long. If he was that, he'd still be in Baltimore. It's the same thing like every sport, like put the rookie in. What do you have to lose? You're already losing. Like the Mets right now are like, I totally understand that Alvarez is not doing great in AAA and everything else. If you think that this is the team that you need to go to war with, and their greatest weakness is hitting from the catcher spot, and you're gonna say, well, this guy's only hitting like 100, 170 in AAA. Let me tell you something. The current catchers are hitting 170 in the major leagues. Streveler is an actual option as well. That was the other guy. I couldn't remember his name. If you want to start him instead of Mike White, I am for it. My point is, don't start Flacco. Not because I hate Flacco, right? I actually have no real ill will towards him. But like in 2 or 3 years, he's retiring. He's not going to be here. Streveler, Mike White, Zach Wilson, they're the guys that are going to still be in the NFL in 3 years, unless they are, in fact, also just thrown out of the league, which is entirely possible. But they're not. If you throw them out of the league without them actually ever playing it down, you're like, well, what did we really do there? Put them out there. What happens? They either win games or they don't. We're already expecting to lose games anyway, so surprise me. Like the Bengals last year, when we ruined our chance at better draft picks by beating the Bengals. Oh no. up, right, man? Against the Jets. Oh, man. Like, on the one hand, musical cue. There's, like, fan bases that will always hate your team no matter what. And if the Jet fans are going to get up for any game to make any amount of noise at all this year, it's probably against the Dolphins. Drillman's here to just make sure I don't PB single-handedly. Single-handedly. All dives. You're saying it should be a game because the Patriots aren't all that good. And let me tell you something. I don't think you understand just how bad the Jets are. Their offensive line may be slowly gelling together, but it's not like they put any real draft work there. They've got a couple of free agents that they stuck in there. And it's like, I think one of the guys that they got as like a second-year player to be on the O-line. Actually, give me that. He's hurt. So they're plugging gaps. Here's the thing: as long as Tom Brady keeps winning, he's gonna make Bill look a little worse every time it happens. Because for years it was the opposite argument. You know, Tom Brady's like, he's an average quarterback on a great team with a good system. And oh crap, he just won a lot of games with Tampa. Huh. How about that? Everyone was forced to admit Tom Brady's actually good. I mean, that's fair, too. Everybody wants to play with somebody. Going somewhere else to, like, a hypothetically different system and everything else is at least, like, a sign of we're better. You're better than we thought you were. Because you did it somewhere else. Belichick has won games without Tom Brady. That's definitely true. But he's gotta, like, really do it now. Where's X-Ray? He's usually here for football talk. Alright. What can we do? I'm not gonna be pausing in this one. And we got a double. Couldn't find the trigger. We lost window focus. Now Buffalo's gonna stick around a little bit longer. Thanks for the GGs. Miami, I don't know, we'll see. I think Buffalo's too good to fall off a cliff. And nobody likes Miami. Here's the thing. You know why the Jets were good for from 97 to 2010? Because their offensive line was amazing. That's literally all it was. Chad Pennington couldn't throw down the field. He was a great football mind. I'm not I don't want to bash him too much. But as a quarterback, he was average because he couldn't throw deep. He knew the game. His intelligence score is actually where his game was. But he was also made of glass. That's why, like, every other year, the Jets made the playoffs, and the other years, Chad Pennington was hurt. Then Mark Sanchez comes out. He's a deer in headlights if there's a rush coming at him, but, you know, if you give him time, he can hit, like, a guy pinpointed down the sideline and get you a 17-second field goal drive against the Colts in the playoffs. Like, you can't forget that he did that. And that goes back to the line. And what are the Jets not doing? There's no offensive line. So of course they're going to be until they fix that, they're going to be terrible. Infrastructure. No, don't blame Rex Ryan at all. It was not Rex's fault. Rex wasn't the GM. The GM went out and got frickin' Tim Tebow. And maybe that's the owner, in which case we're talking about owner meddling and not the GM. Then the next GM came in, traded away anything that was valuable, trying to make Rex Ryan look bad, and everybody saw right through it. He traded a fourth round pick for a bad wide receiver in the middle of a losing season at the trading deadline. Who does that? That's not Rex Ryan. That was Izdick. And the Jets basically haven't been good since. In fact, I think like the next year, Rex Ryan knocked the Jets out of the playoffs. No, Rex is fine. How's he doing on The Amazing Race, by the way? That's what I want to find out. Now, Rex got completely hosed. And like those teams, you had like really solid defenses while they were there. But against the Patriots in the playoffs, I think, oddly enough, it was another gentleman whose last name was White. I think White had to fill in on the line. They lost a tackle, and that tackle basically never came back. And then the next season, that guy was still there. They lost to the Steelers next week. The winning score of that Steeler game was a strip sack fumble with a couple minutes left in the first half. The Steelers never scored in the second half of that game. They ran the ball out in field goal range, I'll give you that, but they never scored in the second half. And then the next year, the Jets had, like, absolutely nothing. Yeah. I was at that game. That was actually the football game where, like, the Steelers scoreboard, whoever was running the scoreboard was showing the replay, like, the back and forth of, like, somebody getting one knee down in bounds, and the second foot was clearly out of bounds. But as you know, one knee means you're in bounds. And everybody's like booing like crazy. And I'm just like, I eventually just like screamed, stop booing your coach for making a good decision by not challenging. And somebody else like turned around and said thank you and was surprised it was a Jet fan. Yeah. That was a $500 ticket. Them's were the days. All right, so now I am going to try and grab some other stuff. Working is playing Mega Man 7. I've been to PNC. I've been to 4 games at PNC. 4 games at PNC. There's a game in a series in 2010, and I want to say Huey Lewis in the News was playing after the Saturday game, so that game was sold out. And that was so I had to use StubHub to get tickets for PNC Park. It was actually sold out. Yeah, I think I've only been to those 3 games. I haven't been to a Penguins game. But yeah, here we go. We're going to go say hi to Working. He's playing Mega Man 7. I'm going to get lunch and do whatever else I should be doing today. Have a good one. And thanks for watching.